This is Matt once again from Real Talk and Business.
What is going on? Matt back at it again. I'm driving from northern Arizona and I'm going down to Tucson. I'm leaving Flagstaff, Arizona, and I'm driving down to Tucson, so you might get some sunlight in this video. The sun is trying to come down, so excuse the sunlight, but this is an important issue I want to bring up and let you know how I feel about it. There is so many people who mention social media on my channel. I get a lot of comments about social media and how social media is the cause of why things are the way they are right now. So people will blame social media and the technology. And I would have to disagree with that. I don't blame social media. For the simple fact, you watching me on social media. Has social media changed you at all? You're using it right now, watching me. I use social media. Social media didn't change me. I still have my values and my morals intact. I still know what's right and wrong. I still like to interact with human beings one-on-one in person. So it didn't change me. So why would I want to blame a technology that is assisting humanity in moving forward in a lot of ways? So why would I blame that? It didn't change you and it didn't change me. What I blame is the people. That's who I blame. I blame the people for the situation we're in now, overall. I blame the people. I blame the lack of parents in the household. That's who I blame. It made the issue that we're in intensify, but I don't blame that as the root cause of our issues as human beings. I don't blame that. If anything, social media improved my life. I wouldn't even be here now. I wouldn't even be in this state. I wouldn't be in the situation I'm in now if it wasn't for social media. I started businesses with social media. I've interacted with a lot of you through social media, through YouTube, through Facebook, through Twitter, through Instagram. You see what I'm saying? So I just wanted to put that out there and let you know how I feel about it. Like I said before, these people are different. They don't have it all upstairs, man. I'm telling you, it's how they handle themselves as a human being. It's where they're getting their information from. You see, nobody's forcing them to use social media. See, we have a lot of parents, fathers and mothers that are not even in the household to guide these people, to guide these children. It all boils down to the household. That's the root cause. That's the root cause, is the household. You see, you got to blame the people for their behaviors. I'm still the same person even before it came out. Before it came out. I don't blame the technology as the root cause. I'm using the technology right here to film this video to explain how I feel about social media. Right here. You see, if anything is adding value to our lives. If it's used correctly. A lot of people don't use this technology the way they should be using it. That don't mean that technology is the cause of how they act in society. You see? If you don't have discipline, see, I have discipline. I know when to put the phone down. You see, I know what's right and what's wrong. You know, a lot of people don't have discipline. Discipline is supposed to be taught in the household. You know? Discipline was taught in my household. So that's why I'm not on the phone like this 24/7. I know when to put it down and take care of my business. I blame the people. I blame the household. I blame the mindset. The mindset is a big part of it. It's the mindset. Blame the mindset. Don't blame the technology. Especially if it's adding value like it is now. You're using social media to view me, to view the Real Talking Business YouTube channel. That's all social media. Or whoever other YouTube channel. You're using social media to write comments in the comment section. So you can spread knowledge and wisdom to other people who read your comments. So why would you blame social media for the situation we're in? It has nothing to do with it. It all starts with you. It all starts with them. Just sitting there until you get on it and use it for whatever you want to use it for. Same with money. Money is a tool. Money is just sitting there until you get up and use it for whatever you want to use it for. Good or bad. That's how I view the social media. It's just sitting there for whatever you want to use it for. And how you use it and what degree you use it for. It's not keeping me in the house. I'm still interacting with human beings. I still got to get out here and live my life. I'm not letting social media control me. But a lot of people are. That's the problem. When a person doesn't have any discipline and they act neglectful, that's the issue. That's the cause. That's the problem that we're trying to fix. We're trying to fix this. We can all go out and interact with each other on a personal level. Even with this technology, we can do it now. AT&T and Verizon, YouTube is not stopping us, right? It's not stopping you or me. If anything, I'm going to blame the person using it. They should know when and how often to use it and what to use it for. If they were taught correctly and brought up in a responsible household, we have to stop blaming our issues on things on the outside of us. We have to start blaming and holding us accountable for how we act. Like I said, we're dealing with a different breed of human being. It's a different breed of human beings out here. There's so many people that fall to temptation. That comes from a lack of education, a lack of knowledge, a lack of discipline. There's a lot of educational channels on YouTube, but people choose not to view them. You have to blame the individual for not wanting to seek knowledge to better their life. And you got all of this wickedness and all of this nonsense on social media, but it doesn't mean you have to use it. It doesn't mean you have to view it. It doesn't mean you have to interact with it because it's there on the social media. See, it's the mindset. Everything all comes back to here. See, I know how to turn it on and off. You know, I don't have to be a slave to the algorithm. You know, it don't have me in that control. I'm not a slave to the algorithm. I'm not a slave to YouTube. I'm not a slave to Instagram or Twitter or X as they call it now. I'm not a slave to these platforms. I know how to cut it on and off. The mindset in the household. Because you have to teach the brain. You have to teach the mindset at home. And that's where the parents come into play. They're not home. If they're acting a fool, then they can't teach their children. That's why I'm so glad that I was raised in the era that I was raised in. Because that era, my parents taught me right from wrong. So when the social media came to existence, I knew how to handle myself. But these parents are letting the social media raise these children. You know, it might not be a father in the household to say, hey, you know what, son, stop doing that. Put that down. You know, as a father, as a responsible adult. Yeah, stop that. You know, put that phone down. Why you have it so close to your face? You know, like that. There's no voice back here in the background that's disciplining these children. No strong demeanor, no strong voice. There's only so much a mother can do for the child. There's only so much she can do while she's in there with the child. There's so much she can see and watch. But it's nothing like a strong masculine voice in that household. A strong role model. That can, you know, take things up a notch. You know, it takes two parents to make the child, to create the child. So if you don't have those two parents in the household, I'm not saying this is every case in existence, but if you don't have two parents in the household, then what could possibly happen with that scenario? And just because a child doesn't have both parents in the household, it doesn't mean that they're gonna wind up a bad person in life. But having the two parents in the household helps. It helps a lot. And not only two parents, but parents that want to be parents. If you got two parents, a mother and a father, who want to be a mother and a father, that can change the whole dynamic in that household. It did it with me. You know, I didn't let social media control me and dictate how I live my life. The social media doesn't dictate me, I dictate it. But people are doing the opposite. If social media was just erased from society, people will find a way, to destroy their life. But like I said before, it's a different breed of human being that we're dealing with now. The common sense is not that common. Social media didn't erase the common sense. That's all on the individual.
We make the internet. We make the social media platform, whether it's Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, X, whatever. We make these platforms because we decide what to post on there. They're not telling us what to post on there. We're doing it. We're taking it upon ourselves to post on there. We make the platform. We make the internet. So why would I blame the technology? We make it what it is now. So whatever's on there is our fault as human beings. Overall, it's our fault. It's not the platform's fault. It's our fault. The platforms wouldn't even exist if we didn't post on there. If we didn't make these videos. If we just stopped today and say, we're not going to post any more videos and post any content, any pictures, any comments. We're just going to stop today. It would end today. So social media is not the blame for our issues. The internet is not the blame for our issues. We are. Not saying me or you, you know what I mean. Overall, as humans, we are to blame. We're the blame. Not the social media. It's what you do with these platforms. It's what makes the difference. It's how you use the platforms is what makes the difference in our lives. The negativity and the toxicity is going to keep being posted on here, whether we like it or not. And it's up to us to decide what to watch. It starts with the mindset. Like I said before, it all starts here. Right up here in the noggin. Not Instagram. Not Facebook. You see, they're not forcing us to watch it 24/7. We're doing this. The people are doing this. Ever since this social media and this internet came out, my personal situation has increased tenfold. If it wasn't for this internet, technology, cell phones, social media, if it wasn't for these tools, my life wouldn't even be where it's at now. So why would I blame the tools? Why would I blame the tools? That doesn't make any sense. Why would I bite the hand that feeds me? Why would I do that? I'm blaming the mentality of these humans. That's who I'm blaming. Not the technology. The technology is improving my life enhancing my life, I know when to shut it off. I know when to use discipline. I know when to use this technology and this internet. I know how to use it and when to use it, how often to use it, what to use it for, how long to use it, what I need to use it for, how should I use it. But, everybody's not like me or you. Like I said, it starts with the household. It starts with the home, the parents, the role models, the adults. These are the people who should be teaching these kids on what to do with this technology. Don't blame the technology, especially if it's improving people's lives. Why would I do that?